Hello, faculty and staff. As educators, our first responsibility is the safety and well-being of every scholar, staff member, and visitor on our campus. School safety is not the responsibility of just one person or one department. It's a shared responsibility that requires awareness, preparation, communication, and active leadership from everybody. Emergencies can happen at any time, which is why knowing our procedures before an emergency occurs is so important. When everyone understands their role, we can respond quickly, calmly, and effectively. The first situation is a student medical emergency that requires emergency medical services or EMS. If a scholar becomes seriously ill or injured, the first priority is to remain calm and assess the situation. Immediately notify the front office or designated emergency response personnel and call 911 when appropriate. Provide the student's exact location and clearly explain the nature of the emergency. Do not leave the student unattended. One staff member should remain with the student and another one gets help, if possible. Keep other students calm and away from the emergency area while maintaining supervision. Do not leave the student unattended. Follow the student's emergency or health plan when one is available, and only provide care if you are trained and authorized to provide it. When EMS arrives, provide them with the information they need to follow their directions. After the emergency, administration should document the incident and communicate with the appropriate family members according to school procedures. The second situation involves a failure of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems that make the building unsafe because of excessive heat, cold, or poor air quality. Staff should immediately report the unusual temperatures, odors, ventilation problems, or other air quality concerns to admin for the designated facilities contact. Do not assume that someone else has already reported the problem. Admin will evaluate the situation and determine whether classrooms need to be relocated, students need to be moved to another area, or if the building needs to be evacuated or closed. Staff should never independently make decisions that could place students at additional risk. Continue active supervision, take attendance when students are relocated, and communicate any concerns immediately. The third safety procedure is a fire drill. When the alarm sounds, staff should immediately follow the school's evacuation route and take their students to the designated assembly area. Bring your class roster or attendance information if possible. Students should walk calmly, stay together, and remain with their teacher. Never use an elevator during a fire evacuation, and never re enter the building until administration or emergency personnel give the all clear. Once at the designated location, take attendance and report immediately if there's any missing or unaccounted for students. Drills are important because they allow us to practice these actions before an actual emergency occurs. Safety also happens every day, not just during emergencies. Staff should make sure classroom doors, exterior doors, gates, and any other secured entry points are closed, locked, according to our campus procedures. Report doors or gates that are propped open, damaged, or not functioning properly. Active supervision is another critical responsibility. Staff should position themselves where they can see and hear students, continuously scan the environment, and move around rather than remaining stationary in one spot. Intervene when safety concerns arise. During arrival and dismissal, staff should remain alert and follow established procedures. Students should only be released to approved individuals and through designated dismissal procedures. Early dismissals must follow the campus protocols, including verification of the authorized adult and the proper documentation, such as a valid ID. Finally, communication is essential. Safety concerns should be reported immediately to administration or the appropriate campus personnel. Staff should not share unverified information with families or the community. When a significant safety issue occurs, admin will communicate with families and community stakeholders using the school's established communication systems and provide accurate, timely information and directions. Every staff member is a safety leader. By preparing in advance, following procedures actively, sorry, Following, following procedures actively, supervising students, securing our campus, and communicating concerns quickly, we help create a safer environment for everyone. Safety is not something we prepare for once a year. It is something we practice and prioritize every day.